Hello. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Unwana, and every week I share important topics that are very important to me and also might interest you as well. So thank you very much for stopping by. I like to keep my videos short and sweet and straight to the point. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And also kindly give me a thumbs up for this video and share it with someone that might benefit from it. So my topic today is why financial education is vital. The reason why financial education is vital is because of the current trend going on around the world, especially in the United States, where we have the most affluence, but a lot of people are still struggling financially, including myself. At one point, I was basically living paycheck to paycheck. So financial education is very critical because without it, you cannot achieve your financial goals. You're constantly stressed about money. You're constantly worrying about things. When we have emergencies, we can't handle those emergencies. All right. So financial education I think is paramount for everyone. Unfortunately, we're not taught this in schools. We're not taught this at home. Only a select few people are aware of financial education and how to be financially savvy and take care of yourself. So I believe financial education should be something that should be taught in schools. It's unfortunate to see that in a country like the United States, there are lots of people who are still struggling with all the abundance of wealth available here. People are still struggling. So don't get me wrong, I'm not here trying to tell you that I'm already a multimillionaire or whatever. What I'm just saying is I realized a few years ago that for me to be financially secure, I have to get my game up. I have to increase my financial IQ, and that's what's missing today. All right, most people spend their time in front of a television set. I'm not saying you can't watch TV, but devote a few hours to your financial well-being. Devote a few hours to looking at where you stand financially. All right, most people try to avoid this topic because it's a very uncomfortable topic. It's unfortunate that most people don't even know how much income they make. All right, in the United States, we all file taxes. I'm sure in other places as well, but my example is just for the United States. Every year we have to file our taxes and report to the Internal Revenue Service how much we made or how much we earned, and then how much taxes we paid, etc. And that's the only time when people actually know how much they made for the year. All right, but throughout the rest of the year, your paycheck comes into your account. For those that have direct deposit, money goes in, money goes out. We have subscriptions, we have car payments, we have boat payments, we have a mortgage, we have our rent for those who are renters. We have all sorts of expenses that come out. And then we also have debt, such as credit card debt, personal loans, home equity loans. All right, so financial education or financial literacy is so vital. I think it is the most critical aspect of human survival. You have to know how to handle your finances. All right, because if you don't know how to handle your finances, you'll be constantly stressed. You'll be constantly worried about your bills, about taking care of your family. That's not a way to live. You can't live your life like that. So you need to make sure that you increase your financial IQ. All right, whether it's starting with learning how to create a budget. Every family should have a budget. Everybody should have a budget. These are the mistakes that I have made in my life, and I'm trying to ensure that through my channel, people don't go through the same thing. All right, the best way for you to learn is not from your own mistakes, but learn from other people's mistakes. So these are some of the mistakes that I have made throughout my life, and it's never too late to turn things around. All right. So don't just give up and say, you know what, I can't do this, or I can't turn things around. No. In my previous videos, I outlined, you know, when I started having financial situations, and it was due to health reasons and other factors. Okay. So most times people struggle because of health reasons. You know, most bankruptcies today is not because of maybe someone. Yeah, you have situations where people are being irresponsible, but most times it has to do with you know, health situations where somebody is sick, family member is in a hospital for an extended period of time. You exhaust all your resources and you can't go back to work, so you losing income, and before you know it, you're behind on your bills and you're playing catch up. And in most cases, people can never recover and they end up filing bankruptcy. So where am I headed with this? It's very important that you set yourself up financially. There's so much information out there. Okay, if you have a smart device, I mean, I am recording this video right now on my cell phone. All right. A few years ago, you couldn't produce a high quality video from a phone. But the smartphones we have today have so much processing power. You have information at your fingertips. Okay, you have a browser, you have Google, which is basically the #1 search engine in the world. Okay, followed by YouTube, which is #2. And there's a lot of information out there, but sometimes too much information doesn't help because people are inundated with so much distractions that they fail to take the time to plan their lives. People spend time planning on how to buy the next new car. They spend months researching, going to consumer sites, reviews on a particular vehicle, all the features, all the benefits, all the specs on a particular vehicle. People spend so much time, but they can't spend a couple hours a week on their personal finance. And that's the sad part of this. Okay, I have been guilty of that. You know, looking at things and, you know, just wasting time on things that are not relevant. Your personal finance is very important to you. You know, that's what gives you structure. That's what sets you up financially. Okay, so it all starts with increasing your financial IQ. Learn to set up a budget. Learn to create a budget and stick to a budget. That's just the first step. It's just like building a house. You don't just go and, you know, set a house up. You have to, you know, check out the terrain, make sure it's strong enough to withstand or to hold a house. And if it's not, then you prepare your foundation and then you go from there. So you set the foundation and then you build up. Most of us today, we don't take the time to do that. We just want instant gratification. We just want things happening. You know, I want to get to $1 million a year. I see all these people on YouTube and all these people around. You know, don't get fooled by all that. You know, you need to look at yourself, look at you, all right, and then take care of you. So it all starts with increasing your financial IQ. So my advice to everyone or anyone watching this video is make sure you invest in yourself. Spend some time in elevating or increasing your financial IQ, which is things like find out about how to save, find out about how to automate your banking, all right, how to simplify your banking, how to set up auto pay so you know your payments come out automatically every single month, so you don't have to worry about late payments or missed payments, okay, which can affect your personal credit if you value your credit. You know, I know there are many schools on the topic of credit. I know there are certain factors that tell you, hey, you have to stay away from debt. You have to, you know. However, there is good debt and there's bad debt. So it all comes down to financial literacy, financial education, financial IQ. Okay, if you don't have a solid financial IQ, then you won't know the difference between what's a good debt and what's a bad debt. All right, so go online, do your research, increase your financial IQ. Pick a topic. If it's saving money, there's so many YouTubers out there that have videos on how to save money. All right. The key is not to save money to an extent that you can't enjoy life. There's no point doing that. All right. There has to be a balance. All right. There are also resources for how to increase your income. There's so many there's so much gig economy right now. You can find something to do. You can do ride sharing. You can start a blog. You can start affiliate marketing. You can start online marketing. You can start e-commerce. Most of these don't require you to be out there. So basically you set up systems, but you have to put in the work. You set up systems. Sometimes you set those systems up once and then they just run in the background and generate incomes for you. But it doesn't mean you don't spend some time nourishing and reinvesting in those systems, okay? So my advice to everyone today is please take your financial education seriously and get yourself informed and be good to yourself, okay? Thank you very much for being here. I hope you got some value out of this. Please leave me comments to let me know what topics you might be interested in, and then I can get back to everyone with that. And again, have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and also give me a thumbs up for this video, and I'll see you all on my next video. Until then, take care.